Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. It's in regards to an update in regards to the Harmony Montgomery case. Are you aware of the Harmony Montgomery case? It's worth making yourself aware of it. I have made a couple of videos in regards to Harmony, I believe. It's heartbreaking, and at this point in time, it's very difficult to have hope that she is still alive. Of course, we pray that she is, but the details that we do know around this case are not very promising. The reason why we're looking at this today is because there has been an update, and that adds to the sense of loss. Investigators have performed a very thorough search of an apartment in which Harmony's father, Adam Montgomery, as well as Harmony's father's estranged wife, Kayla Montgomery, they once lived in this apartment in 2021. So this apartment has had a very thorough search, including putting cameras down the sewer pipe. The investigators have removed several or many items from the apartment, which disturbingly includes a large refrigerator, which was wrapped in black plastic, as well as many other items. So it's pretty ominous at this point in time. So the scumbag father and the father's estranged wife lived in this apartment 2021. Harmony was reported missing in late 2021, but investigators quickly learned that Harmony hadn't been seen in 2 years. So a very, very, very big question mark is, well, hang on, why the heck wasn't she reported missing a lot earlier? Now, things do get more and more disturbing. The scumbag father is an absolute scumbag. So this article doesn't go into the full details of his career criminal history, but I have gone over it previously. I'm going a little bit by memory, but he's got a violent past, and he's got multiple firearm charges against him. His family member, if I remember correctly, his own brother, I may have that part wrong, but a family member reported him to police as having claimed to have beaten young Harmony. And by the way, Harmony, as I say, she was 5 years of age when she was last seen. She also has an issue with one of her eyes. Can't remember the exact nature of that issue. I think she might be blind in one of her eyes. To me, it's an extremely... You just see a couple of pictures, and unfortunately my internet's not working right now, so I can't show you the other pictures that I would like to, but she just seems like particularly sweet and, of course, completely innocent. So it's very, very sad to see that she's been missing this long, and, of course, it's very hard to be hopeful at this point. So the scumbag father had custody at the time that Harmony disappeared, yet no charges have been filed in regards to Harmony's disappearance. But the father has been indicted on assault charge that alleges that he hit Harmony in the face in July 2019. If I recall correctly, again, the scumbag father, Adam Montgomery's brother, I think reported that the father had said that he had beaten the living daylights out of Harmony. It was a severe beating. I'm quite sure. I'm going a little bit by memory. I'm not in a position to check my previous notes at this precise moment. And the scumbag father has now been charged with multiple firearms charges. These are unrelated to the disappearance of Harmony, but to me, it's pretty foreboding when you have someone so violent, so criminal, who was the guardian of 5-year-old Harmony Montgomery at the time she disappeared. No reports of her being missing until more than 2 years after the fact. And it turns out that the father literally beats her at least once, if not multiple times. The father's estranged wife, Kayla Montgomery, was also indicted in March. So she's also a scumbag. She was charged with collecting Harmony's benefits. So I don't know the exact nature of that, but essentially she was getting welfare in the name of Harmony, stating to the authorities, to the government, to the state, or whatever, that Harmony was living with her, when that was not the case, when actually Harmony was missing. And the father's estranged wife was collecting money in her name. She was also charged with receiving stolen firearms. These are career criminals. These are disgusting people. If I recall correctly, and I may not, and again, I'm not in a position to check this right this second, but I believe Harmony's biological mother also had her own troubles. I can't remember the nature of those, but she was troubled, which is why she didn't have custody of Harmony. But seemingly, you know, she is unaware and unrelated to Harmony's disappearance. Manchester Police, the US Marshal's Office, the New Hampshire Attorney's General Office, and the FBI all responded to the Manchester apartment building. So, as I say, an extremely thorough investigation at this apartment block. The Manchester Fire Department set up an incident tent, while the city's Department of Public Works dropped a camera into a sewer pipe, while FBI agents watched the camera views from the utility truck. Investigators were seen hauling a large refrigerator wrapped in black plastic out of the apartment, along with other items that were wrapped in brown paper. So there we go. We're not told of anything specifically that has been found. We're not being told of any further evidence or such. But to me, as a layman, it's very ominous that the investigators took such a thorough approach to this previous apartment that Harmony's scumbag father and his estranged wife, lived. This second article gives us just a little bit more information. The scumbag father, Adam Montgomery, has been held without bail since January on child abuse and other charges in connection with the case. And it also reiterates that the estranged wife, Kayla Montgomery, has been charged with fraud and other charges after allegedly collecting food stamps in Harmony's names for months after she last saw her. And also the father is an ex-drug addict. He initially said that he gave Harmony to Harmony's biological mother, Crystal Sorey, around Thanksgiving 2019, but that is not the case. That is not true. So that's all the information that we have at this point in time. Again, it's just adds to our gravest concerns that Harmony won't be found safe and well. Of course, we pray that she will be, but given the length of time she's been missing, given the fact that her two guardians at the time, her father and this estranged wife, both are fucking evil pieces of shit. They've lied about her disappearance since the start. And now we have this very, very thorough investigation from multiple different authorities. The Manchester Police, US Marshal's Office, the Attorney General's Office, and the FBI, 4 different entities conducting a search of their previous premises. To me, it's very foreboding. So I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. I will keep an eye on this case. To me, like, I've gone through a lot of articles, and for whatever reason, some of the cases just are more touching than others. They're all extremely worthy, but perhaps I think a lot of it is because you get a little bit, in some cases, you're given a little bit more detail, and it just paints a more thorough picture for you, and you're just able to connect with the case a little bit more. And that's the case with Harmony Montgomery. My internet's not working. If it was, I'd show you some other pictures in regards to her. Again, she just seems like the sweetest 5-year-old girl, just a complete innocent. We know that she was beaten horrifically by her father on at least one occasion. We know she's a victim. And at this point, it looks like she's the victim of the worst possible. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys, but I will continue to follow this. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. Take care.